Hi Faith Community! My name is Kiara Terrell. Most of you already know me, but I'm 18 years old. I am a senior in high school, and I have been going to the church since I was born, actually, so it's my life church. What have I been doing during this quarantine? Well, because I am a senior in high school, I have a lot of homework I have to do, which is, so fun. And it takes up a lot of my time, but I'm in 3 AP classes, so that also means that this week, actually the day you're watching this, I'll be taking an AP exam at home, which is completely different from what I'm used to. It's usually a 4-hour exam. Now it's a 45-minute exam, but that's what I've been keeping myself busy with, that and reading. I love to read and spending time with my family, I think. One of the hardest things I think about this quarantine is, not being able to go to high school, not being able to finish out my senior year. You've been told all 13 years of your schooling that senior year will make it all worth it. Senior year is the best year. And now my senior year is at home. I recently just celebrated prom at in my friend's backyard with just me and her. So, it was sweet, sad, but we're persevering through. I think one of the good things that has come out of all this, though, is the fact that I've gotten to spend some time with my family before I leave for college. I think that has been an underlying blessing. A lot of people during this time, a lot of seniors, we leave, we run around, we're hanging out with friends, trying to spend the last bit of time, and we just don't spend enough time with our family. So that has been a really great thing. God has taught me a lot about myself during this time, that I'm a very social person, unfortunately, that I am a diligent worker, but also that I tend to like to be by myself for long periods of time, which is both good and bad. But one of the biggest things I think he's taught me is that my life is bigger than just high school. And I know for a lot of people that's pretty obvious, but for the past 13 years, all I've known is going to school and friends, and the most important things in my life have been, what prom dress am I going to wear? Am I going to have a date? Is my math score high enough to get me into this specific college? And it's just my entire world has revolved around my high school experience, and now that's all been taken away, and all I've had to think about is what comes next. Like, now that I don't have all this stuff distracting me, what do I really want to do with my life? Why has this happened to me? What is God trying to show me through this whole thing? And what I'm finding is that God's plan for my life is so much bigger than I'm ever going to be able to see, and I am going to do so much more than I think I'm capable of if I trust in Him. And I think one of my favorite verses that comes to mind is Philippians 3:14 is, I press on towards the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus. And so I know that even for me, this time has been really, really hard. I've gotten really sad for the past couple weeks, just feeling like my entire life has been turned upside down and I no longer have a purpose or a drive or anything like that. But I think of that verse and I think of what all the blessings I have in my life and all the amazing things God's given me despite all of this craziness around. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for what I have, and the fact that I have 2 parents who are able to work from home and that I'm able to have food on the table every day. And it's so much bigger than just me and what I'm doing with my own small life. And so as prayer requests, I guess, is that you guys could just pray that I let God control my life and I don't think about what I'm missing out, but I focus on what I have and what I have to look forward to. And pray that, I just have a happier perspective on this whole thing. And even when I am in, a rut or I'm feeling sad, that I turn to Him and I let Him lift my spirits and really just, move me to help other people too. But I think those are the biggest things. But I'm sad I don't get to see you guys. I miss seeing everyone, and I really hope I get to see you guys before I go off to college. But if not, just know I love all of you, and I'm so grateful to call you my church family. Bye.